Welcome to Chand Baha School, Grade 9, Physics 5054, Section 2, Newtonian Mechanics, Lecture number 14. Dear student, in Section 2, Newtonian Mechanics, we have a Chapter 2, Unit number 2, Kinematics. In kinematics, in our syllabus, we will discuss about the speed, velocity and acceleration. After that, we will discuss graphical analysis of the motion, and then at the end, we will discuss free fall of motion of the bodies. So dear student, in our unit number 2, in previous lectures, we have discussed some of the definitions. So many students call me that repeat those definitions again. So therefore, one by one, I am repeating the definition again. These are very main definition of the kinematics. So first definition is a distance. Distance is a total cover path between 2 points. It is a scalar quantity. Next one is a displacement, the shortest direct distance between 2 points. The direct means it needs a direction, so it is a vector quantity. Next is the speed. Speed is defined as the distance covered by object per unit time. You can say distance covered by object divided by time. So it is a scalar quantity because it is dependent on distance and its unit is meter per second or kilometer per hour. The next definition we have already discussed, that is a velocity, and the velocity can be defined as displacement per unit time. You can say also displacement divided by time. So because the velocity is dependent on displacement, so therefore it is a vector quantity. So if someone asks from you what is the difference between speed and velocity, so the difference between speed and velocity is that velocity is a vector quantity and speed is a scalar quantity. Similarly, if someone asks from you what is the difference between distance and displacement, so displacement is a vector quantity and distance is a scalar quantity. So, and if someone asks from you what is the similarity between the speed and velocity, so the similarity between the speed and velocity is that the unit of the both quantities are same, that is meter per second or kilometer per hour. Dear student, today's lecture we will discuss about the acceleration. Acceleration is a very important quantity of kinematics. So therefore listen carefully that acceleration can be defined as rate of change in velocity. You can say that change in velocity per unit time. You can also say that if you have a two velocities and the one velocity is changing into the another velocity, and how much it take a time in changing, and then you divide that time on that change of velocity, that come out to be acceleration. Most of the times, in if someone driving a car slowly, you told him to accelerate your car, means speed up your car. So that speed up means to change the velocity. If in the short time you changing most, your acceleration will be greater. For example, if my car is at rest its initial velocity is 0. After a 10 second, my car is moving with 10 meter per second. So its final velocity is 10 meter per second. So I can find the acceleration. So I can say in wording that my car is accelerating. Now the formula for acceleration is change in velocity divided by time. So change in velocity will written by del v divided by del t. Del means change. So if I write it v minus u divided by t, where u is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity, t is a time, and a is a symbol for acceleration. If I give you some questions in the papers, and if you see the speed instead of velocity, So you will not confuse it because I told you that speed and velocity are the same. The only difference is that if we give the speed plus direction, so it becomes a velocity. So the unit of acceleration is meter per second square, and it is a vector quantity because it depends on velocity. Now the types of acceleration. The first type of acceleration is average acceleration. So average acceleration can be defined as total change in velocity in total interval of time. So means you add up all the change in velocity and divide it by total time, you get average acceleration. Next type of acceleration is uniform acceleration. You can call them constant acceleration. So equal change in velocity in equal interval of time. So therefore the object is moving with constant or uniform acceleration. Means every interval of changing of velocity will remain same. The next type of acceleration is non-uniform acceleration. If velocity of object changing unequal in equal interval of time, therefore the acceleration of object is variable, means non-uniform acceleration. For example, if we are noting the acceleration for every 10 second, and for each 10 second the changing in velocity is different, so that will be the non-uniform acceleration. The very important type of acceleration as paper point of view is retardation or deceleration. So when the initial velocity is greater and the final velocity is less, is smaller than the initial velocity, then our acceleration become negative, and that negative acceleration is called retardation or deceleration. For example, you are moving with 40 meter per second in your car on the road and you apply brakes. So when you apply brakes, your velocity with the passage of time is going to decreasing. So when your velocity is going to decreasing, your final velocity will becomes 0 and your initial velocity is 40 meter per second, and you get acceleration negative. So this negative acceleration is called retardation or deceleration. So in most of the examples, when you are slow down your speed or you applying the brakes, in that case your acceleration will be negative, and that acceleration is called retardation or deceleration. I hope you understand acceleration. Best of luck for the next time.